Hello, my name is Natalie, and I will be discussing what I've accomplished in each of my modules. For Module 1, Presentation of Myself, I was first assigned to do a LinkedIn page. For this LinkedIn assignment, I created a LinkedIn page that presented me in a professional manner. Included in this page were my educational and occupational interests, as well as my skills and expertise. The purpose of this LinkedIn page is to present myself to future employers in a favorable light, but since I've only been employed once before, my LinkedIn page biography is very limited and short. I also think I could have perhaps chosen a better profile picture. Perhaps a portrait would have been a better option to give me that whole professional feel. Another assignment that we were assigned was our blog. The blog was also another component of presenting ourselves. This blog post was supposed to be around 250 words, and they were supposed to stay focused on a topic that we wanted to be associated with, either because we were knowledgeable or we had a strong interest in this field. For my blog, I chose fitness and health as my central topic, and essentially I talked about my journey in pursuing a healthy lifestyle and the changes I've accomplished ever since I've enlisted the help of a personal trainer. I gave some eating advice, some advice on exercising, and most importantly, I just attempted to encourage others into being patient when trying to achieve the results they've envisioned. Some of the things I could have done better was perhaps choosing a better banner that was more personalized or customized to myself, as well as organizing my posts to flow more coherently. I would jump back and forth into exercise tips and eating tips, and my organization was off. The third assignment in Module 1 was our iTunes podcast, and for this iTunes podcast assignment, we had to um, record ourselves discussing talking about the same topic as our blog, which was in my case health and fitness. And there again, I recorded myself speaking about exercise tips and best ways to eating clean. But with that said, I think it would have been more beneficial to record myself interviewing my trainer into her best ways of slimming down or best ways to maintaining a healthy diet. I think this would be more beneficial because my trainer is more knowledgeable than I am in this topic, and I think the audience or listeners would pay more attention to her or would benefit more from listening to her advice. In Module 2, we had instructional presentations. The first instructional presentation was the Flickr instructional page, and for this Flickr slideshow, we were asked to create an instructional slideshow of 10 to 12 images and then make it available to our Flickr slideshow. I chose to do a slideshow of a skeleton face painting mask and this Halloween inspired look. For this Halloween inspired look, I used my little brother as a canvas, and I took a picture of him for each proceeding step. And I believe that this tutorial video did its job in teaching others how to accomplish this task. And but I also think that I could have perhaps used better images and lighting for the Flickr tutorial slideshow. The other instructional video we were assigned to do was the YouTube video. So for this YouTube instructional video, we were assigned to produce a quality instructional video of 1 or 2 minutes and then upload it to YouTube. I chose to do an instructional video on do-it-yourself cut-off shorts. So essentially I made shorts from an old pair of jeans, and I gave the shorts a distressed look, and I showed the viewers every step of the way. This instructional video was an attempt at using visual media for instruction, and I believe my tutorial video accomplished this task. However, I think in my tutorial video, my transitions were somewhat abrupt, so for future references, I could perhaps ease my transitions into making them much more better. For Module 3, the oral presentations, we had to create a website for the organization, and for this website assignment, I designed a website for a nonprofit organization that was just starting. The business I used for this organization was the Campesino Cafe, which is a local cafe in Stockton that had never before used online services to reach their clients. I think for this website, I could have designed the webpage much more better, but I think for it being my first attempt, it was a fairly good attempt. However, for future references, I think I could manage my boxes and my tables more correctly. The second assignment in Module 3 was a Facebook organizational fan page. So for this Facebook Live page, we had to design a Facebook organizational Live page for the same organization for which I designed the website, which in this case is Campesino Cafe. And this Live page was an attempt to gain more publicity for the small business that I was helping. And as of now, I have very few likes for this web page, for this Like page. And again, it just proves to show that it takes time maintaining, and you have to put in a lot of time and effort into this Like page in order for it to be successful, in order to have likes and such. The third assignment in Module 3 was the diary. In this diary, I recorded my interactions with the small business, and included in this was what they hoped from this project and what I could do for them. This running record of my involvement was fairly successful because I did meet with them a couple times. However, I think that more time to work with them would be more beneficial for the future, just because I felt like towards the end I was kind of rushed to put something out there to show to them. I think establishing a longer relationship would be more beneficial for this project. And finally, we were assigned to do a Twitter blogging for this organization, and we were expected to tweet over a period of a week to promote this small business. And again, maintaining this Twitter page requires a lot of effort and time, and you do have to promote the business by tweeting essentially. So publicity doesn't happen overnight, and it requires a lot of effort, and that's something I could work on for this business. So that is the end of my presentation for these modules, and thank you for watching.